Good morning, students. I'm Purnima, and once again, I welcome you to my English class, student. And today, I'm going to teach you a new topic, that is biographical sketch. Biographical sketch is also known by the name of bio sketch. Okay, so bio sketch and biographical sketch are both the same thing. Now children, biographical sketch is a long piece of composition and it is written in 80 words. Now children, question relate of biographical sketch is something like this, which is written on the board. The name of the person, any eminent personality or anyone will be given, and children, everything will be about written about that person, like when he was born, when he died, when he what was his achievement, what were his educational qualification. Okay, so children, it was like that only. All right. Now, so children, in biographical sketch, the examiner check the writing skill of the examinee. He also check his language. He check his children grammatical error and how much his vocabulary is rich. Okay, how rich is his or her vocabulary. So this is checked in the biographical sketch. Okay, now students, first of all, children, we have to see few things while writing the biographical sketch. First of all, whatever information is given in the question, like you can see born, died, education, achievements, okay, any awards if he or she is getting, any title if he or she is getting, that is written. No point should be left, nothing should be left. So this is there in the biographical sketch. And children, in biographical sketch, we also have to see everything, all the points should be there, written in a very concise manner, in a very coherent manner. Everything should be lucid and clear. Everything should be very lucid and clear. Okay, so it should be written like that. Then student students, so student, you have to see all this thing, you have to see when you write, when you complete your bio sketch. Okay, and children, you should be present in a very nice manner. All the ideas which is written here, like born, died, education, achievements, and awards, everything should be, children, everything should be written there. Now children, bio sketch. Okay, in bio sketch, children, we have to see the clear description of the writing, clear description of the writing. Okay, and you have to see, children, clear account of events, expanding note into a piece of writing or translating information from one form to another. So this all you have to check in bio sketch. All right. Now children, I have written one question related with Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and you can see, children, born, when he was born in 1884, he died in 1963, education, master in law in 1915, achievement, he was a teacher. Children, he was greatly influenced by Gandhi ji, joined struggle for freedom, first president of India in 1950, and children, he was the first president of Indian National Congress also in 1934 to 1939. And children, he has won lot of awards like Bharat Ratna in 1962. So these are his educational qualification as well as his achievement student. Now you can see, children, a bio sketch or a biographical sketch. Okay. Now children, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, okay, how you are going to write his answer. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, now I'm going to start with the answer. Okay. So children, I have read the question. Okay. Once again I am reading it. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, he was born in 1884. Died. Education, achievements, awards. Okay. So children, in such a type of question, we always have 6 to 7 points. We always have 6 to 7 points in such type of question. Now, children, how you are going to write the answer now? This is the main point. Now, children, you have to write it from the name of the person. What is the name of the person is given? You have to write the answer for that related with that person. You have to start the answer. Okay. Like children, if you will see this question, you can see Dr. Rajendra Prasad. It is about Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So children, you will start your question with Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Okay. So, and before starting the question, children, you have to read what are the things is written about him. So you can see his birth, his death. Okay, so you can write Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first president of India. Children, we have to start with the positive words. Okay, so Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the first president of India, was born in the year 1884 in Bihar. Okay, so he was born in the year 1884 in Bihar. And children, he did his master in law in the year 1915. He did his master in law in the year 1915. While studying, he was greatly influenced by the teaching of Gandhiji. So when he was studying, children, there, he was greatly influenced by the teaching of Gandhiji. And children, he joined freedom struggle under his guidance. Children, if you know some more facts, like children, he was very much impressed. We can add here some point. I think you must have, in history you must have studied that children, when Gandhiji went to Champaran to fight for the cause of the farmers who were exploited, they were becoming more and more poor farmer. They have to pay heavy taxes because they were growing, children, that indigo, and they were badly exploited by the so-called rich British landlords. Okay, so these people, all right, these landlords, they exploited those farmers. And children, a person was there, Ramchandra Shukla. He came to Gandhiji and he told that the farmers are badly exploited here. Gandhiji went to Champaran, children. He met there Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was at that time, children, he was not the president, he was a lawyer and he was practicing. Now children, when he met Gandhiji, okay, when he met him, he was so greatly influenced by the ideas of the Gandhiji and the way he was treating people, that children, he started thinking that why not I work with Gandhiji. And children, when he thought that, he started join the children freedom. He joined struggle for freedom for India. Okay, so such was the situation, and that children, this you can write in one or two sentence. Then children, he was the president of Indian National Congress from 1934 to 1939. So Dr. Rajendra Prasad, he was also the president of Indian National Congress, and he joined the Congress from 1934 to 1939. After India got independence, he got the honor to become the president of Free India in the year 1950. So children, when India got independence, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, he got he was honored to become the president of Free India in 1900, okay, in the year 1950. He also served as a cabinet minister in the first government of the Indian Republic. He was awarded Bharat Ratna in the year 1962. Okay. So children, with this is the whole way, and you can see children, all the points are covered here. All the points are covered here, and everything children, we are starting with the positive things of his life. And finally at the last children, we will write about his death also, that he died on in 1963. So children, this is the way that we write children the biographical sketch. One more biographical sketch I will be doing with you. Now this time children, I will be doing with you the biographical sketch of Sarojini Naidu. Biographical sketch of Sarojini Naidu. First children, as usual, she was born, when, she died when, this all we have to write. She was born in 1879, and children, she died in 1949. Okay, and children, her achievement, now we will write about her achievements. So what are her achievements, student? Top the matriculation examination at Madras University. So she topped the matriculation examination at Madras University. Okay. Then children, she wrote poems in English. So she used to write poems in which language, children? English. Many few writers were there at that time who used to write in English language. Now, then children, first Indian woman to become the president of Indian National Congress. First Indian woman to become the president at Indian National Congress. Then children, she was first woman to become the governor of the state. First Indian woman to become the governor. She was given the award, the title Nightingale of India. Okay, so children, this is the question which I have written. So in the question, children, as you can see, this is the question of a biosketch, and whole detail of Sarojini Naidu is written like she was born in 1879, she died in 1949. Achievement: topped the matriculation examination at Modern University, wrote poems in English. First Indian woman to become the president of Indian National Congress. first woman to become the governor of a state known as the Nightingale of India. Okay, so children, I told you when such type of questions are there, you have to write the answer in such a way that the name of the person should come first. And children, one thing I would like to tell you here, that children, if the person is not there, he is dead, he already died, he or she, so children, the tenses will be there in the past tense. And if the person is living, children, after this I will be giving you one example of that question in which you can see that, children, that the person is living here. Okay, so that if the person is living, like children, I would like to tell you about Kiran Bedi, or any person. You can take your science teacher or any teacher. Okay, so how then, what type of verbs you used to use? So here in this case, children, both Rajendra Prasad and Sarojini Naidu, children, she died in 1949. That means she is not here, she passed away, she is no more now in this world. So children, you have to write, children, what thing you have to write, children, uh, this thing, you have to write the verbs in the past tense. So Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India, was born in the year 1879. She was born in the year 1879. She topped the Madras University in her matriculation examination. Children, her matriculation examination she has done from the campus only of the University of Madras. And in the age when women were not allowed to attend the school, children, she did her matriculation, children, when at that time, children, where women were not allowed to go to school and study. Girls were not allowed to go to the school and to have their education. They were not sent to school. It was considered that the girls are only meant to do household work, domestic work of the house. When she joined Indian National Congress under the influence of Gandhiji and later became its first woman president. Now children, she also became the first woman president of Indian National Congress, and children, this she joined under the influence of Gandhiji. Now she also wrote many beautiful poems in English language. That's why she was nicknamed as Nightingale of India. That's why she was nicknamed as Nightingale of India. She died in the year 1949 at the age of 80 years. So she died at the age of 80 years. Now children, some of the point I would like to tell to you, that you can see, children, that many things are not given here. Okay, like children, many things are not given here, like children, 80 years, her age is not there in the question. So children, but if you think you know some of the facts about that person, but that should be correct, that should be authentic fact, you can add something from your own side. Like suppose you have to write the character sketch of Dhoni. So children, last with few days back Dhoni was retired, so you can, and that in the question it must not have been written. So children, what you have to do, you can add such point that on such and such date Dhoni has taken his retirement, okay, from the cricket. So such type of authentic information, children, you can add by your own. Like children, here it is given 80 years, that age is not given in the question, but children, you can see in the answer the age 80 years is there, that she passed away at the age of 80 years. This is a, children, authentic information about her is there. Okay, and of course children, you can see mostly all the whole paragraph is written in the past tense, because Sarojini Naidu is no more now in this world. So this thing you have to see. Now children, one question I would like to do with the person who is not dead, who is not dead. So we can, I will be writing you about Kiran Bedi, an IPS lady police officer. Okay, I think everybody know about her. She was very bold, very brave. So I would be writing about her. I would be like to telling you about her. So the question is, recently your school organized the sports day. Okay, recently your school organized the sports day. The chief guest for this event was Kiran Bedi. Write her biographical sketch with the help of the hints given before. Born 1949, Amritsar. Died nil. Children, in such, if the person is living, so you don't have to write about the death because she is very much living, so we can leave this point. Died. Now education. Post graduation from Punjab University. Post graduation from Punjab University. Okay. LLB from Delhi University. Okay. LLB is related with law. Faculty of Law from DU, from Delhi University. Achievement, first woman IPS police officer. Achievement, what is her achievements in her life? First woman IPS, Indian police. She came in IPS. Okay. IPS officer. Brought reforms in Tihar jail. She has changed so many things in Tihar jail, which is a central jail in India. Okay. Then established two organizations for underprivileged. She established, children, two organizations for underprivileged. Awards. President Gallantry Awards. And two awards she got, and both were the highest awards, children. Magsaysay Award. So children, this is about Kiran Bedi, a very famous Indian IPS officer. In fact, first Indian IPS officer, a very bold lady. I think mostly everybody know about her. Okay. And children, very with a pleasing personality, with a smart personality. You can see, mostly we can see her on TV also. Children, many things are not added in the question. Like I think she is the governor, was elected as a governor of some Indian state, I think so. Okay. So that if you know the fact, because I'm forgetting of which state she became the governor, so we can add that thing here. Okay. So for the leading person, if you know anything authentic, you can add it here by your own. So children, once again I read about Kiran Bedi. So first of all, you have to write it here, Kiran Bedi. A person should know that this bio sketch is about whom. She was born in 1949 in Amritsar. Children, she is living, so we don't have to write nothing about her death. Education, post graduation from Punjab University, LLB from Delhi University. Achievement, first woman IPS officer, brought reforms in Tihar jail. Okay, then children established 2 organizations for underprivileged. So these are her achievements, and then children her awards, presidents gallantry awards and Magsaysay award. She has written 2 awards, president gallantry award and Magsaysay award. These both are the highest, one of the highest awards here. Okay, now how children you will write the answer now. Similarly, the same way children, we will write the answer by writing her, by saying her that by starting her with a name. Okay, what name she is having. And children, the first woman IPS officer was born in the year 1949. So she was born in the year 1949 in the holy city of Amritsar. Okay, so you can start with the, she was the first officer. And Dr. Kiran Bedi, that means she was awarded, and children, Dr. Kiran Bedi is her name. Okay, so you can start with her name. So children, I will be reading children, and you have to see the verb here are used in the present tense. Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first woman IPS officer, was born in the year 1949. So she was born in the year 1949 in the holy city of Amritsar. She completed her education from Punjab University, Chandigarh, and then her law from Delhi University. And children, then she has done her law from DU, that is Delhi University, as the in charge of Tihar jail. We were talking about Kiran Bedi. Okay, and you can see here children, I am reading the question one more. Okay, Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first woman IPS officer, was born in the year 1949 in the holy city of Amritsar. She completed her education from Punjab University. So she has completed her education from Punjab University, okay, Chandigarh, and then her law, she had did her law from DU, that is from Delhi University. As in charge of the Tihar jail, she brought many reforms for the criminals lodged in jail and started many development programs. She also started 2 organizations for the underprivileged. She is a proud recipient of many awards like Presidential Gallantry Awards, Magsaysay Award. As a police officer, she was known for her boldness. And children, I think we can add that point also, which I told, but I am not able to remember it, that she is the governor of some state. I am not able to remember, because that is also a very high achievement. Becoming a governor of some Indian state is also a very, I think, high achievement of Kiran Bedi. So children, this is the way we write bio sketch. And children, using the information given below, you can write the bio sketch of Mrs. Shalini Mittal, an English teacher. So you can see how I am writing that also. Her age is 40 years, family, married, okay, 1 daughter, education MA in English, B.Ed from IGNOU, teachers in a senior secondary school in New Delhi, has a 17 years of experience in teaching. And then children, pleasing personality, friendly, motivates the student for reading, well prepared using teaching aids, like reading and listening to music. So Mrs. Shalini Mittal is an English teacher in a reputed public school in Delhi. She is 40 years old and has 17 years of teaching experience. She has done her MA and B.Ed from IGNOU. She has a pleasing personality and a friendly attitude, which makes her an all-time favorite with the students. She is always well prepared and make use of teaching aids, which makes her classes a pleasing to attend. Her daughter is studying in class 6 in the same school. She likes listening to music, and she is also very fond of reading books. Children, we can add some of her major characteristic also, like she always helps the student, She is the most favorite teacher among the student. Whenever the student asks anything to her anytime, she keeps on telling. And she give moral advice also to her student. And she always children, whenever some student come to help for her for the help, she always provide that necessary help to her. Okay. So, children, these are the things which is this. I've completed my bio sketch here, and with this, I conclude my lesson. Thank you, and have a nice day ahead.